My opinion for roofers, it's not always about the offer every time. It's about a consistent message across multiple platforms. Tell me, guys, can you tell that a human didn't write that? I can't.
You're dope or what? All right, guys, we have some dope content for you today. We're at Dope Marketing. I have Dave Carroll here. Dave, first question I have to ask, how did you come up with the name Dope Marketing? What's behind the name?
It's a funny story. So outside of the fact that I say dope every 4 words when I talk, so we hire a company to do a branding intensive with us. When you dive into a company and see like, what are we gonna name it? What's the feel gonna be? What's the look gonna be? And we're about a week or 2 into this branding intensive, right? And I'm up one night, it's 1, 2 in the morning, maybe I'd had a drink or something, and I'm kind of messing around, and I'm like, okay, what do you want to do for your companies, and what do you want to do for your customers, and what do you want your goals to be, and and I'm like, I just want to do dope shit all day and have our customers think we're dope and have, whatever. I'm out on Lake Minnetonka with my stepmom, and she's like, so David, I heard you started a new company. What's it called? I'm like, Dope Marketing. She's like, oh, you mean like, if my clients use if we use your company, my clients will be addicted to my product like dope. I said, Diana, you get it. Everyone gets it. The world understands it.
So guys, comment below what you think about Dope Marketing name. I'm in love. Like absolutely, I mean, look at it. It looks dope. Everybody can relate. It's memorable. It's repeatable. I deal with so many roofers, right, who just don't think that name that important. They would do like JR contracting.
Whatever that, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm like, you can't scale it because you can't spend too much money on marketing, or you will actually spend more money on marketing because people don't remember you. How long have you been doing this now?
Dope Marketing, we've been open for 18 months with Dope Marketing. Now, the company itself goes back because, without getting dramatic about it, this thing is like 10 years of my brain all put into one place. But Dope Marketing by itself, relatively new business.
18 months, I mean, looks big.
Hey.
What feedback do you get from clients, about name, about organization and so far?
I mean, 9.9 out of 10 level. We even have corporate clients. Like I got, some companies we can't mention on here right away, but are like, Dave, we wish that we could do that, or be, I almost use the excuse where it's like, we give people the excuse to say the word dope. It's always funny at the trade shows. Wow. The guy walks by, 60, 70 years old, he goes, that's dope. And I'm like, I just made the world a better place.
Wow, by the way, they have a premium booth in a hallway. One of the reasons I invited them, because it's invite only because of the name. I want people going, it's like, oh, that's dope. Yeah. Love it. Yep. Show us around, man.
Yeah. So come check it out, guys.
So you have a green room here?
Small little green screen room here.
What's happening here?
Yeah, I mean, what's happening here? We knew you guys were coming. We had to set up and act like we know what we're doing. No, this is just like anyone. I mean, here's some good feedback or advice for anyone. I'm not good at video. I can't get it set up. This thing didn't cost $200 on Amazon. This is the easiest way to pop something up, do something simple.
What kind of videos do you make?
We do a lot of online content where it's like our Facebook ads, different videos. For our software, Dope 360, we do a lot of the stuff because you can do demos, tutorials, walkthroughs, all that stuff.
What's happening here?
Girls in here, we can pop in. Sarah and Nicole are doing Dope 360 demos for our software that we'll have a lot of time.
That's your software?
The demo that I do, no problem. Have a good day.
That was cool.
Nicole, you're famous.
What? Oh, hi.
How many demos do you do per day?
Usually probably like 6 on average, but lately it's been a lot higher, so 6 to like 9.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're really good at it.
Thanks, yeah.
What Dope 360 does, you can go on, the main thing for roofers, right? We make direct mail easy. That's what we do here at Dope Marketing. Neighborhood Blitz allows you to target any house in the country, type it in, and send direct mail around that house in a radius with no minimum order. Storage stuff, we go through a little bit of paper here at Dope Marketing.
Little bit of paper?
Just a little bit of paper. This is, we'll burn through this in like a week. And this is where the magic happens.
How much worth of equipment do we have here right now?
A little over $1 million.
How much is this?
80. So this is like 80. That one's like 90. This right here, this computer just by itself is like 20. That guy's about 45. That was like 70. That inserter there is like 55. Cutter there, 40. That cutter's like 80. That printer right there is like 120. It adds up.
Just to send a couple dollars, direct mailers.
That's it. So much of the printing, it's very technician focused. You know, the end result has got to be consistent, quality. You can have the best campaign in the world, the best design, the best artwork, the best layout. But if your list is terrible, campaign's gonna bomb. Same thing on the other side. You can have the best list in the world, but your campaign isn't laid out right.
I have a question for you.
Strategic.
How do you protect your customers who are paying you, and how do you prove to them? Do you actually deliver?
If you're dealing with a legitimate company, you can provide a postal statement showing we took these pieces to the post office. So like here, right? You get a piece of mail to your house. That barcode right there is trackable. Those are called IMB digits. So you have the ability on every single thing. Let's say I want to, from St. Paul, I want to send Dimitri something out in, what city?
Plymouth.
Plymouth. So we go from here. We're going to send it from here in Egan. It's going to go to the main bulk post office. A scan happens. Then when they go through and they process the mail, a scan happens. Then when they take it from Egan, they put it on a truck, it goes to Plymouth. It gets scanned when it gets to Plymouth. And then when Dave the mailman takes his pieces for the day, he has to scan them before he puts them in his truck.
Let's see what we're printing here.
Yeah, so these guys, we got some, these are some trifolds. So this is for Pinnacle Construction. Cool trifold. We do a little trick here. You put the design in the white in the middle, because then when it creases, it doesn't look like cracked or broken. And of course, we can help with the design, the layout, everything. The next step of what happens, so something comes out of the printer, and then from there, and of course, Dimitri, different paper, different sizes, different styles, you know, there's a million options with print, and it's all a blank canvas depending on what you're trying to do, what the quantity is, your budget, and that makes it really easy. So once it comes from the printer, now we go here, this is the UV coater. So what happens if you see like this, like feel that one on the top, right? Kind of matte finish. Now we come over here. This is the make it sexy machine. And now it's got a little gloss to it. It feels good. So regardless, if you're doing like these guys, we go 4 up. So 4 of these pieces. And the idea is, these are like a 5x7 handout. So whether you're talking to a homeowner at
So you're gonna cut them?
Exactly, these go 4 up.
$50 off first-time customers, $75 2 or more services, $25 off for providing a Google review.
And so what's your opinion about offers?
I love it. Like, I don't know about Google review, but still, it's still incentive.
Give them a reason to do something is our goal always. What's a good offer for roofers? We've seen like free Ring doorbell with any inspection or something like that. You buy a box of them, those are gonna be what, 70, 80 bucks a piece, something like that. These cleaning guys have it a little easier because they can do, you know, a 50, a 75, 100, and customers think about it like a bill.
For direct mail, you have to have offer. Otherwise, you just a scammer. Nobody believes in free inspections loaded. Nobody believes in it. But if you do like $149 gutter cleaning, it's foot in the door.
The strategy of success of direct mail is consistency. You're never gonna be the guy that sends out one direct mail campaign and your business changes tomorrow when it's all magic. It's focusing on an area. And so when you increase from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, 5% return, you're in that area. You have signs out, you're doing flyers, you're doing Facebook, you're doing direct mail. 3 steps in direct response advertising. Identify your perfect customer, give them an irresistible offer, and make it time sensitive. So when guys mail once a month, the sensitivity is, this offer is good for March only.
Give me one offer that you would recommend that all roofing business owners should offer to their clients.
I love the Ring doorbells. I think that's great. Now, a lot of people have them nowadays, but it's like, give it away as a gift, do something. We had a guy do a really creative offer. It was in a gated private community.
Okay.
He was giving out a free toaster oven. Well, it's a private community. So now he has to get put on the list to get in the community.
Love it.
And who takes someone off the list? No one ever. What I like to see with offers for roofing is something that you differentiate yourself, because the idea is like, okay, free drip guard, free upgrade, free whatever. My opinion for roofers, it's not always about the offer every time. It's about a consistent message across multiple platforms. When you have your door hanger, your trifold, your postcard, your Facebook ad, your billboard, they all look exactly the same. That's what breeds trust. It's not this urgent offer that I just need to take advantage of this now,
Just
like it is with
branding in general.
Think about it like this. In the roofing industry, so can we agree that 8 out of 10 people, the biggest purchase they'll ever make in their life is in their home, right? The second biggest purchase they'll ever make are the things they do to improve their home. The kitchen, the bathroom, the roof, the stuff. It's not like direct response advertising where your customer is you're not a chiropractor cracking backs or a restaurant selling burgers where I can just get you in the door and live off the lifetime value. The reason offers work in marketing is because I can give you a discount. I can give you, whatever, $50 off first time customers, $75 off 2 services. I'll give you $25 just to leave a review because I know there's something at your house that I can do 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times a year. So even if I have to give an offer to discount, you're my customer for an average of home service 5 to 7 years until you move or upgrade or whatever. With roofing, when are you gonna see me? Twice while I'm at my house, maybe ever. And it's always good, right? The thank you cards, the brand reputation, all that stuff. Take that list of jobs you built last year, sort it by zip code. You have your top 3 zip codes. Now go get a list of homeowners that you can continue that branding message to. What is the problem with one of these homeowners? What's a thought this homeowner has that I could take and turn into a question I could ask them? There's trees everywhere. Maybe an upgrade for a wide downspout because you know the psychology of that customer, or it's a sunny neighborhood and you're gonna do a free tint upgrade on the windows you install. Being able to identify even something as granular as the needs of that neighborhood, now you can kind of drill down in the weeds and figure out what's something you responded to.
That was dope advice. What is this thing?
This is a magic machine. This is
Magic
the
machine.
magic machine. What this does is you can take 3 different items. So let's say we wanted to take that letter right there. We'll show you guys a demo. That's actually the letter we're doing for our cleaning company. So we can take a letter, we could take a trifold, we could take anything, put it in these trays, and what happens, it catches everything, combines it, folds it together, puts it through here, you put the envelopes on this side, it stuffs everything, brings it here, seals it, and then comes out right there.
How much does it cost?
This thing brand new, 55, 60K. You can buy this, you buy a new truck, you pick. I'll take this.
Love it.
Yeah. Standard yard sign is going to be an 18 by 24. We've had some guys doing some cool stuff getting funky this year, and they go 24 by 18 and put it in the lawn like this. Again, differentiate, right?
Yeah.
Want to look a little different, do something a little whatever. Yeah, so these guys, again, you go to the new guys, you just added a truck, you don't have time to get it vinyled, whatever. Hit us up, magnets are cheap, that stuff's easy, quick turnover. One real cool thing, you get into business, you start moving and shaking and understand production levels. We used to buy these big boards where it would be this big, 8 by 4 sheets of this shit. We're like, we'll get that cheaper, we'll cut it, it'll work way better. No. See that table there? Yeah. There's a reason it's over there. We try to hide that thing. We don't want anything to do with that table if we don't have to.
You don't want to cut it.
We worked a deal. We buy these pre-cut cheaper than we were buying previously, the whole boards. And when you equate the labor it takes to cut them, tray them, stack them, bind them, we just buy them like this. This is for our cleaning company here in the Twin Cities. So we have a handwritten note. We pulled a list of every single homeowner in the Twin Cities with a home value over $750,000. We're sending out 30,000 of these things.
Wow.
Yeah. Someone's got to do it, right? Is we take a number 10 envelope, handwritten note. This goes inside. We'll fold all together. We'll spit out on this side, sealed, delivered. And then we take it here. We bought this machine, sturdy, right? This thing probably older than me and you. I think this was made in 1980.
Wow.
We took this thing, put the roll of stamps on it, and now you can set envelopes here, and Red will get this going too. It sounds like a machine gun. Bam, 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 bam. Every day, 4,000 or 5,000 letters going out.
Wow.
Easy, simple message, nothing too fancy. Get a little business. So this guy, the reason this was so expensive, this was, this works automatically.
Get this.
Yeah, this is a robot. So check this out. It pulls it in, it's gonna grab it, and it's gonna spit out 2 trifolds. Then we're gonna take this stack, boom, trifolds. Guys, get it coming out right here?
This is dope.
We make it too easy.
Is this dope or what?
What is this?
The roll of stamps, I don't know.
$5,500.
$5,500.
$5,500. Offers every time. If you can take your jobs from last year, send a thank you card with a you do a referral, we give you 50, we give them 50, or something like that.
Yep.
Just creative as an offer to be able to
Smart.
differentiate yourself. When we do the business bundles, remember we talk about the consistency in the branding? Check this out. So not only will we make a company a cool business card, right? But we want the business card to look and feel just like the other marketing pieces.
Yeah.
So this guy, Zach, will have a handout. He'll have a business card that he's getting for his whole
Inside,
staff.
yeah.
Yep, and then you can do something about this. You do a custom envelope with your logo and stuff on there or whatever. Put one of these in there, put the business card, you have a trifold. Now that memorability, it's like consistency breeds trust. So when you're consistent in your marketing, the Home Depot example, right? Small and medium-sized businesses can have that exact same effect without having to have $1 million budget.
Because this is dope. Let's go.
So these guys are moving right now. We're doing some of the handwritten notes on these machines.
This is so cool. How much these machines run?
About 10 grand.
10 grand a piece?
Yep. So what it is you have this magnet where you level out where to put the pen. So you put that down, set the pen, change it out. All the jobs are on these SD chips, like you put in your, like in your camera.
Yeah.
So you take the list, download it. That computer right there is dedicated for these machines.
This is dope.
It is 142 people went to the QR code, filled out a form from the mailing.
Can you change the cursor like the way?
Everything. So there's like 12 different fonts. And what's beautiful, check this out. Every single letter has 12 different variations. So it's like that S doesn't look like that S, or that L doesn't look like that. For upper and lowercase, 12 different variations. So you're never gonna look at this like you do the ones you get from the car dealership, where it looks like it's printed and you're like, oh, that's fake. You would have absolutely no way. I mean, tell me, guys, can you tell that a human didn't write that? I can't.
Oh. This is a good idea to send a threat using this. If you send a threat to a person and it's handwritten, and FBI will be like, oh, trying to figure out who did it.
Now they can't decide. There we go. That's our new business, right? Threatsbymail.com. This is all a list right here of $5 million plus roofing companies that we're gonna put together like a little booklet for dope marketing. Put that, a note, everything in there. So there's like, what is this? We got pest control, HVAC, roofing, specialty services, where we pull a list of businesses over 5 million in revenue.
Or you can make one YouTube video, subscribe, and give them a call because you watch YouTube video that will reach 5 million
Look
people.
at that. Make it easy on us. You can save some money. Stamps are expensive.